Welcome back to another special video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today we talk about the Montreal Canadiens 24 hours before the UFA NHL 2021 start. I'm going to tell you what Montreal in need and also what Montreal is looking for. So don't go nowhere. This is your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, back in the house. Another great video for you guys. Today we talk about the Montreal Canadiens. I want to show to you what is happening to them during the opening of the UFA market tomorrow, July 28 at 12 p.m. We're going to be live with the co-host Michael DeVillano. So come to join us. We're going to go 1 hour prior, and then we're going to talk about everything's going on for more hours after that. But today I want to talk about what could happen for the Montreal. So I'm going to tell you a little bit the situation about the players are going to be on UFA. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what they are looking for, what they need, and finally, at the end, I'm going to tell you which player I really believe is going to be signed with the Montreal Canadiens. But before we start, I want to invite you, please don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on the YouTube channel and also on Facebook page. And finally, leave your comments. Tell me what you think about this video. If you like this video, please click on the like, and I will be really appreciated if you do that. So let's dive in right away about the Montreal Canadiens for the UFA situation. Here we go. We are right there in the booth of the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to tell you a little bit more what they are right now on the UFA part for each player. Philippe Danault, Corey Perry, Joel Armia, Eric Stahl, Eric Gustafsson, John Merrill, and finally Thomas Tatar, our UFA. On the RFA is Jesperi Kotkaniemi and also Arturi Lekonen. Both of them got a qualified offer, so they're going to negotiate when it will be the right time, and I'm pretty sure both of them is going to be back with the team with no problem. Now, the UFA situation, for me, I'm talking about maybe only two of them. We already know Danault is going to leave the team. We think Corey Perry is going to be back. We're also thinking Joel Armia is going to be back. Eric Stahl should be gone with Gustafsson, Merrill, and Thomas Tatar. What I believe, I understand what happening during the playoff. They're going to be missed at some point. I really believe it's going to be underrated or under-evaluated during the UFA. It will be very interesting who is going to be signed. I believe the Winnipeg Jet is looking for him for sure. For Perry, I believe $1.5 million for 2 years. That will be the contract they're going to get. And for me, Joel Armia is going to be 3 or 4 years at max $3 million. I really believe that's what we're going to get for my expectation for them. For Kotkaniemi and Lekonen, they are going to get a similar RFA contract. I don't know if it's going to be a bridge contract or anything like that, but it would be really interesting what they're going to get. But I don't have no problem with that. They will be returned with the team. Now, what the Montreal Canadiens need, guys, they need targeting a right D. Why? Because we know Shea Weber is out at that moment. He's not going to return. He's out for the season. So they need, nobody can take the spot or they be similar as Shea Weber. But I really believe they can have a mix of two defensemen, one on power play with a good shot, but also as a quarterback, and also one physicality with a good zone coverage on the defensive side. I think that would be a plus for the Montreal Canadiens about that one. Also, they need a power play D, like I just mentioned to you, as a quarterback. Not necessarily the shot of top circle. I think Montreal have a lot of the right shoulder to get that top shot on the left side, example like Cole Caulfield. So I don't see anything else they really need on that side. Jeff Petrie could be the one can go there if they need it. Now, they maybe need also a left wing. We know maybe possible Jonathan Drouin is coming back, but I think if he's coming back, we need an extra LW because we're losing Thomas Tatar. We have too many right wing at that moment. We know Toffoli play a lot of time on the left side during the season. Finally, a center. Because we're losing Philippe Danault, we need a center. So I'm going to give you a little bit more, a couple of players I believe it could be a good fit for Montreal. Well, we know on the defensive side, you have a lot of UFA The best for be honest with you is Dougie Hamilton, but you have to be honest with you. We have Chris Weissman. We heard he's going to be signed with the Montreal Canadiens. He played last season in KHL. David Savard, Keith Yandel, Dougie Hamilton, I just mentioned, Tyson Barrie, and Jake McCabe. You have other defensemen, but I don't want to make a list about 20 for that part of that. They are the list about that one. I'm going to go now forward to give you an idea what they have on the UFA. Brendan Saad for Colorado Avalanche, Jaden Schwartz for the Blues, Rand Geslav for the Anaheim Ducks, Kyle Palmieri, Islanders, Mike Hoffman, the Blues, Casey Cizikas, Islanders, Blake Coleman, Tampa Bay, Alex Wenberg for the Florida Panthers, and finally, Tyler Bozak for the St. Louis Blues. So for me, they have different options they can go. I put a list right there, a center and left wing, and I'm going to give you what I expect the player the Montreal Canadiens is going to sign tomorrow, or I believe they should sign to helping the team. First, defensemen are the play for the Tampa Bay Lightning, but have a long time with the Columbus Blue Jacket, right? Almost like 10 years over there. Last season, both team with Tampa Bay, he played 54 game. He had 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points, minus 27. I would not be worried about the minus, right? 1951, he's solid on the second pair of defensemen. And also Montreal, they have like Jeff Petrie on the as a RD. I think that would be good to have David Savard on the zone coverage. He's physical in front of the net. He clean out in front of the net, win the battle in the corner, good on the zone coverage, good skater. He can bring a little bit offensive, but that's not what we're looking for with him. So I think with a mix of Jeff Petrie, I think not play together, but on the RFD, I think that's a great asset for the Montreal Canadiens to looking for David Savard. Let's jump in now. The next forward I want to talk about is Mike Hoffman. We hear he's on right now in discussion to come back with the St. Louis Blues. The only way they can sign him, they have to move out Tarasenko. Can they wait? We'll see. It'll be interesting. I'm doing this Tuesday morning, so I don't know what will be the next for the next 24 hours. But I think Montreal need a left wing like him on power play on the top circle on the right. He is a great year last season, 52 games, 17 goals, 19 assists, 36 points, plus 2 at 1504. Listen, the year prior with the Florida Panthers, scored about 30 goals, 17 of the 30 goals on power play. Is a sniper. He scored a lot on power play. That's what Montreal they need on the top circle on the right side, as we need a left shoulder. That's Montreal. They got Tatar. He cannot have that kind of the success like Mike Hoffman. How much? He's looking $5 million, 4 years. I don't know. It will be interesting about that. We know he played for Ottawa prior to that one over there. I have a couple of years with the Florida. Last year, he signed for a 1-year contract with the Blues for 1 year at $4 million. The next player I want to talk about is Brendan Saad for the Colorado Avalanche. Last season, a 44 game, he had 15 goals, 9 assists, 24 points, plus 1, 14 or 6, almost similar at time as like Hoffman. Another great offensive. Him is more about even strength, right? So it's not like on the power play, he scored a lot of goals. It's on even strength, 5 versus 5. I think that kind of player like him and Gallagher could be a good asset with Kotkaniemi. Would be interesting to follow up with that part over there. But I think Sal would be a great asset for the Montreal Canadiens. We know he got traded year prior by the Chicago Blackhawks. He have a couple of years over there. He won a couple of years also in Columbus. Come back with Chicago. Got traded to Colorado. Now he's on a UFA. I think there's one Montreal is targeting for sure. And then finally, on the UFA center, guys, it's not easy, to be honest with you, to get a big center. You know, we know about Jackie Cole, everything like that, but I don't think so to get. For what they have already, Montreal, Suzuki, they have right now Kotkaniemi. Now, the last Dano, they have Jake Evans. I feel like Casey Cizikas, it could be a mix of Philip Dano. Be careful when I said that. Not on zone coverage, cover the guy, everything like that. He is great on face-off, 53.6%. He played last season 56 games, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points, -2, 1350. But listen, he already scored one time, 20 goals in NHL. 13 goals, 7 goals. But he's really great on zone coverage, on forecheck on the zone. I think it would be a great asset if the Montreal can get him below $4 million. The another center I want to talk about is the veteran Ren Keslav for the Anaheim Ducks. One thing is great him is like Corey Perry, they are good on power play. And I think that would be someone maybe the Montreal Canadiens should targeting, to be honest with you. Now, of course, they have a lot of UFA. I don't know all the players. I just mentioned what I'm thinking, what Montreal is they're going to targeting. We can talk about Doug Hamilton. We can talk about Tyson Barrie, right? But I don't think they can afford, not can afford, I don't think those players want to play in Montreal. So the player I mentioned to you this morning, guys, it's about what I'm thinking Montreal can get, and I'm going to see if I was right or wrong the next couple of days. But that's concluded, guys, the video about the Montreal Canadiens UFA situation. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show under the Facebook page and our YouTube channel. If you like the video, please click on the like. But I would like to hear from you. Tell me your comments about this video. What do you think about this? Do you have other players? Do you have other predictions you believe that Montreal is going to do? And I would like to hear from you and sharing your thought about the Montreal Canadiens. Thanks again for watching another great video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Before we leave, we want to remind you, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody. I look forward to see you next video. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se revoit un peu plus tard pour un autre vidéo de Hockey Nation Live Show with your coach, Coach Frenchy.